a documentary about how evil Nevers Mumba is, how he has disturbed Zimbabwe, which is a great friend of ours. Then they went after HH and said HH and Nevers Mumba are the ones that are trying to disturb the relationship between Zimbabwe and Zambia. I want to clear the air today. When I was going, I asked President Hakainde Hichilema, what do you want me to do in Zimbabwe? He said nothing except to make sure the election is free and fair. And that's what I went there for. But the same people who insulted HH and myself for Zimbabwe and saying HH should have gone to Zimbabwe, although we were represented by our Minister of Foreign Affairs, now they're angry because HH went to Tanzania, where we have strategic interests in that country, and the interest is that our business and our survival comes through that port. And in leadership, that's why you see Donald Trump, he believes in democracy. But when it comes to business of his country, the interest of America is the one. He goes to Saudi Arabia, which is the dictatorship. He goes to China and shakes hands. He goes to North Korea and shakes hands with what they call a dictator. Why does he do that? Because the interest of his nation is number one. You can be angry with a bad neighbor or a good neighbor, but you have to make sure that the interests of your country are protected. It does not mean you have agreed with what has happened in your neighbor's house. But it is important as a leader to be sure. What I'm not happy about is hypocrisy. The same people who said you should have gone there, now they say, why did you go there? That's why the presidency is complicated. They say, why did Junchu go to Zimbabwe? So he goes to Tanzania. They said, why did you not go to Zimbabwe? Now he has gone to Tanzania. They say, why did you go to Tanzania? Governance is not simple. As a new nation party, we endorse that move, not that we agree with the election, because that has to be sorted out within Tanzania. And as we help them sort it out, we want the route to remain open. We want business between Zambia and the Tanzanians to continue, just like business has continued between Zimbabwe and Zambia. That is our position on that. And I think we need to move forward and understand that we are going to condemn any bad election. But that does not mean that we cannot